Welcome to Whispers of Time 1111. I am one of the Whisperers here to do a reading for the Divine Feminines. So this is going to be a big one. I'm using pretty much all my decks today. And we're going to get started right away, right? So as you can see, I've done my tower and I've done all my meditation. And I'm going to get straight into this and go with my feels and what I'm feeling that I need to do, right? Okay, so first, for some reason, I'm being called to use the crystal cards right now. So I'm going to use them to begin with, and we'll see what messages come out of that first. So with the crystal cards, I'm basically just going to pull the cards and see what crystals you might need to get into your life and work with for the time being. So I'm going to be using runes as well today, but I'm not going to go hardcore into the meanings of them. This reading is very much up to you to use your discernment and also trust your instincts in regard to what to take and what to leave behind. Okay, so it's very important that you do that with this reading today. I'm definitely doing my reading a little bit different to the way that I usually put them out on YouTube, and the reason for that is because I'm being called to do pretty much one of my personal readings for you guys. So this is basically what my personal readings look like. Well, this one in particular is a platinum reading, so if you guys are interested in getting personal readings, you're quite welcome to get in touch with us at whispersoftime1111@gmail.com. The details are in the description below, and find us on Facebook. Please remember to like, share and subscribe. Help us get these messages out to whoever does need to receive them, i.e. Divine Feminines. Alright, so I've got a lot to say today. It's all going to come out whenever it comes out, whenever it's relevant. I'm going to see what crystals does Divine Feminine need to get into her world. So, like I said before, I'm not going to get into any meanings of any of these things. You can take it as it resonates, leave it behind if it doesn't. Alright? So, let's see what else we got. One more card. I'll take one more. Just one more. There we go. Okay. So, the first card we've got, Emerald. So take note of these. I'm not going to have them sitting out unless I can. Moonstone. Labradorite. This here is a Labradorite. If you've never seen one, they're freaking amazing. Definitely worth getting into your world. Hematite. Herkimer Diamond for dreams. Have you guys been having trouble sleeping? And Brazilianite. Alright, so those are the 6 crystals that have come up for Divine Feminine for, well, basically this is a timeless reading, so whenever you receive it, it is at the time that you are meant to receive it. I'm going to jump straight into this and see what we bring up. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the Dreams of Gaia deck. So show me what Divine Feminine needs to see. Yeah, no, okay, alright, no, we're not doing that. I'm going to get a general overview and see what's going on, what's been going on, what might be going on next. And then we're going to go from there, alright? So, see how we go, see what energies come up. Like I said, this is probably going to be a pretty long reading. So, If you really are truly interested in gaining further knowledge and experience, getting pen and paper and writing down, you know, the crystals that did pop out at you and whatnot. Same with the runes when I do them. We missed just the Divine Feminine. Show me the Divine Feminine. Show me the Divine Feminine. Ooh, the Ten of Fire. The Eight of Air. The Four of Fire. The Ace of Air. Ooh, the Four of Earth. The Nine of Water, Self, King of Water, and the King of Air. Alrighty. Alright, so first I can see that Divine Feminine, you guys are blending water and air really well. You're in control of both your mental thoughts, your thoughts, as well as your emotions. You've got a pretty good balance in that regard. Alright, so I'm seeing that first and foremost. At the bottom of the deck, ooh, we've got the Nine of, what's this? No, it's the Eight of Water. The Eight of Water. So you guys are releasing old ways. Old ways. Divine Feminine is releasing old ways, old behaviors, and old patterns. Now I can see that pretty clearly here. So Divine Feminine, you guys have come to a place where you've finally gone within and seen yourself for who you are, seen yourself for who you were, and seen yourself for who you have become and who you want to become in the future. And because of that, you've been doing the work to release those old karmic patterns that have been ingrained in you for a very long time, releasing hatred, releasing anger. You're finding your truth. You found your truth here with the Ace of Air. See that ball that the dragon is holding? Can you see that? That's you, creating you, brand new, all over and starting fresh. Wow, Divine Feminine, well done. You guys have really, you're coming into yourself now, right? So right here, right now, Divine Feminines, you guys are working on your foundations, your physical foundations, where you are in the world. Some of you might be considering moving places. Some of you might be trying to figure out how to create stability in your world. And this guy's by himself, right? You're trying to create that stability for yourself, by yourself, for no one else but yourself. And that's great. I think that that's fantastic. And in creating that stability, you know, I can see here that there's also some conflict. You guys are still in that place where you're releasing your burdens, but also moving into this place now where you're also recognizing where you could potentially be stopping yourself from receiving more, stopping yourself from taking advantage of opportunities that have presented themselves to you. And that might be because of an old way of thinking again. So right here, right now, you're trying to create stability, but at the same time, your mind's kind of trying to tell you, no, you can't do that. Whereas really, you can. Okay, so maybe this is a time where you can have a little another conversation with yourself, where you have released, you know, those burdens, those karmas, those old ways of doing things in the past, and it might just be a little tiny thing that's holding you back still. There's a little something, something holding you back still. Just a little something, something. And I think it might have to do with your emotions, something of an emotional nature. I feel that you guys are currently in deep waters, in a good way, you know, in a very, very good way. You're really combing through the shit. You're really combing through it. You're really trying to make it all happen in the real world, in your world, for yourself. You, Divine Feminine, are finally working on yourself, finally acknowledging that you deserve to be healed, to heal yourself, to work on yourself, to do things for yourself. Yay! That's freaking awesome. I love that. Alright, so moving forward, Divine Feminine, you are going to be at the 9 of Water. Look at that. Raining down on her. Everything raining down on her. She is being coated with emotional fulfillment. This is emotional fulfillment. This is absolute happiness. Absolute happiness. And the 4 of Fire. The 4 of Fire is great stability. This is also standing up for what you want. You know, this is 2 forms of foundations right here. This is material foundation, physical foundation. This is a physical foundation as well, but it's also filled with passion and desire. So you guys are in this place right now where you're working really hard to create for yourselves, and maybe that restriction there is that you're only in a place right now where you're trying to create, but you're not trying to create from passion and desire. So I feel here that you're being pushed into the direction of passion and desire and creating that stability for yourself, but creating it based off the things that truly make you happy and fill you emotionally. Not just working for the sake of working to make money, but working for the sake of working to fill you emotionally and rake you in the dough. Raking in the dough, man. Yes. So at the bottom, we've got the King of Air. This guy is freaking awesome. I love the King of Air. He knows what's up. If you can see the eagle down below, I know my lighting's a bit today. The King of Air, he's a very striking person. He makes decisions, and once he's made his decision, that's it. He doesn't need to get outside influences to help him make a decision. He can make a decision. You know, all the kings are pretty capable of making decisions. He's just more mentally inclined. He's more logically inclined. Before he makes a move, he will definitely think a few steps in advance beforehand. Right? Alright, so this is definitely Divine Feminine. You're in a place right now where stability is important for you. You're in a place right now where releasing yourself from past traumas and past burdens is actually really possible, and you're being supported in the here and now. Being supported fully in the here and now. Alright, so let's keep going and we'll see what else comes up for you. Alright, let's use these babies. Show me. Show me what? No. Alright. Now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to get specific here. Right? I'm going to get specific. So I want to know what's going deep, right? We're going to go in deep and we're going to find out, you know, what's going on in your unconscious. We're going to find out what's going on in your conscious state, what's going on, you know, in the very near future, and we're going to keep going from, oh, look at that, the 4 of Wands. That's a repeat card right there. Too many cards. So I'm just going to get this all out of the way and then I'll keep talking. the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups. Ooh, so you guys want to send an offer out, or you want to receive an offer, an emotional offer, a love offer. Now, it's not a very serious one. You guys are kind of like wanting to dip your toes in the water. Ooh, okay, so you guys have been temperanced in the past. So you've been, have you guys been in a bit of a hurry to get something done? You've been slowed down here. Something stopped you in your tracks. You've been forced to stop for a reason. Moving forward, oh, look at that. You have to keep staying stopped. So you've been stopped for a reason, and you need to continue to be in a place where you're relaxing and not doing much of anything. It's a very high energy time, and I'm not surprised about this, because if you're feeling extremely exhausted right now, and for no good reason especially, please trust that this is all part of the planetary alignments and the energies that are very, very strong, especially for the 9-9 portal right now, especially if you're watching this video right now while I'm recording this. The Empress. Ooh la la. Let's see. Divine Feminine, Divine Feminine. Ooh, the 9 of Wands. Okay. Show me the blockage. Show me the blockage. Show me the blockage. Show me the blockage for Divine Feminine. Oh, communication is the blockage. Look at that. So maybe you guys haven't heard from, your person, or you haven't heard any news about, whatever it is that you're trying to create is being blocked for some reason. Show me the guide. Okay. King of Wands. And show me the expression. Show me the expression. Show me the expression. Oh, okay. The 2 of Wands. Okay, so soon it's going to be time for you to take action, but you are first going to have to make a decision. Now, Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, and the 10 of Cups underneath that. So you guys have been working really hard on creating a very stable foundation. Some of you are mothers, some of you are nurturers, some of you are carers. All in all, you guys do it all. You go to work, you come home, you take care of business at home, you help your friends out, you help your family out, whatever it may be. Homemaker right here, mother, daughter, sister, grandmother. So right here, right now, like I said before, you guys are working on your foundations. So we've got the 4 of Fire here. Weddings, parties, baptisms, church, whatever. Celebrations, marriage, home. You guys are really in this place right now where you're thinking about and making decisions based on what is best for your foundations, what is best for you moving forward. So in your unconscious, you've got the Knight of Cups. So you desperately want to make an offer, or you desperately want to receive an offer. This is all happening in your unconscious though. So you're probably not quite prepared to say it out loud, or not quite prepared to actually make that offer just yet, or receive that offer just yet. Divine Feminines, I do understand the feeling of wanting something but not quite being ready yet for it. So in your conscious, you're standing and you're fighting. This is the wounded healer. This is Chiron. Chiron's in retrograde right now. This is you standing up and fighting. You've got nearly nothing, next to nothing left. You are at your wit's end and basically just don't know what to do anymore. You're not sure what else you can do. This Divine Feminine here is like, oh, I've done everything I can do now. What can I do? Right now is a time to stop. It's a time to stop and rest. And the reason I'm saying this is because, so in your near future, this can be anywhere from now to a week from watching this video. We've got the 4 of Swords. This is a time for respite. This is a time where You put all of your conflict aside, your worries aside, everything gets put aside, and you just rest. And while you're resting, everything that you need to know will come to you. Everything you need to release will come to you. And furthermore, your body gets the rest that it needs, especially now. Especially now. The energies are huge, hectic, big. I can't stress that enough to you guys. Moving forward, we've got the Empress. So I'm going to find out what all this is about. I'm going to clarify this deck, this spread as well, and see what's going on in regards to the blockages and stuff like that. So, which one? Okay, you're calling me. All right. So please clarify, what's the Four of Wands about? Ooh, it's definitely some plans and hopes and dreams. Plans and hopes and dreams that you've been making. Please clarify the Four of Swords. What's this about? Please clarify what's the Four of Swords about. Oh, yeah, okay. The Four of Swords is about the Ace of Wands. Yes, Ace. I was about to say Ace of Fire. Same thing. The Ace of Wands is about a brand new, passionate beginning, right? This is also feeling like maybe you guys do have a person on your mind that you really want to move forward to, that you really want to rush into, and you're kind of being told to not rush in. You're kind of being told to just temper yourself. You're being told to just take time to rest and recuperate. I feel like maybe there's also some false offers maybe coming in this week that you need to be cautious of. Please clarify the Empress. What's going on here with the Empress? What's this about? Please clarify the... Yeah, I was right. It's Seven of Cups. So you're definitely going to have a multitude of options coming your way soon. So this is the future thereafter, the Four of Swords. You might find yourself confused with all of these offers and opportunities that are coming to you. Please clarify the Nine of Wands. So that's why you need to take the time to stop and rest. So that the answers can find you. Oh, here we go. The Nine of Wands is clarified by the Page of Swords. So you guys are standing and fighting right now. You're standing and fighting for yourself. And you're also standing and fighting for yourself because you know what's best for you. And at the same time as you wanting to receive whatever this offer is sooner, you know, you're trying to figure out, there's a spy here, you're trying to figure out why it's not coming in as fast as you want it to come in. And the main reason is because Temperance is here in your recent past. Please clarify the Eight of Wands for the blockage. Why is Eight of Wands here as a blockage? Show me what's the Eight of Wands about. The Star. Alright, so right now communication is being blocked because someone is in the process of healing. Someone's in the process of making a decision to make a wish. Somebody is in a place where the next step that they take is going to be like solidified, basically. Whoever it is that's making this decision to make communication, whoever is being assisted by the divine to heal, they are going to know when the right time to talk is. You are going to know when the right time to talk is. Suddenly everything's going to become easy. All of a sudden. Maybe that it becomes easy on the 17th. Okay, please clarify the King of Wands. Why is the King of Wands a guide here? Why is the King of Wands a guide here? What? Okay, I got two cards, and I'm going to take them. So the King of Wands is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Pentacles. So, you've been temperanced in the past, in the recent past, because you guys have definitely been in a hurry to get it done, get it done, and you've been slowed down. The reason you've been slowed down is because the wheel's not quite ready to turn just yet. But when it does turn, it's turning for the best. It's turning in a great way, a brand new opportunity in the physical world. And that's you guys creating what you've been creating for yourselves. The wheel's going to turn, and as soon as that wheel turns, you're going to be guided to follow your desires, follow your passions, follow your dreams. Ignore anyone that ever told you couldn't make it happen. Basically, stick the bird, stick them up, tell them to go F themselves. Right? You're going to be required to make a decision soon. Soon, you're going to have to decide which way you're going to go. Right? You're at a pivotal point in your life right now where, like, when I pull the runes, if I pull the unknown rune, I'm going to laugh because I'm feeling that here. I'm feeling like you guys are at a place right now where your future is not yet determined, because once you make this decision, that future changes. What is this decision here with the Two of Wands? Show me what's the Two of Wands about. Alright. It's about the Eight of Wands. Alright, so the blockage, the communication, and the Queen of Wands. So we've got a divine couple here. The King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Yeah, okay. So you guys are either going to be receiving a message from your divine masculine, or you guys are going to be sending a message to your divine masculine. And the reason you're being temperanced is maybe some of you guys have been feeling angry and harsh, and maybe you were going to use harsh words towards your person. And divine is kind of saying, no. We're not low vibrational beings. We are high vibrational beings. And that being said, if you need assistance in stopping yourself, being stopped from saying something that you probably shouldn't have said, or being stopped from saying something that you know you shouldn't say, but the anger kind of took over you, vice versa, whichever way it works, divine feminine, you are being tempered. And the reason you are being tempered is because of the fact that, so in some cases I am feeling like, yeah, the anger is kind of taken over for some people, and you've been tempered so that you don't take that out on your person. You don't take that out on your divine masculine, for example. Even for your karmic, if you're dealing with a karmic, then you should also temper yourself from taking your crap out on them too. Same with them vice versa. If you're receiving crap from a person, you don't need to rise to that occasion. You know, you're a divine being, and you're vibrating on a higher level. And please keep in mind that if you associate with yourself with and put yourself down to a low vibrational level, you can actually be de-elevated, and have to do that work all over again to re-elevate yourself. You know, so I suggest you stay in a high vibrational stay as the high vibrational person that you are. And when you do find yourself getting angry, acknowledge that anger. It's okay to acknowledge anger, and it's okay to feel angry. It's just the outlet. We just have to use an outlet that's appropriate, that doesn't harm another person in any way. That's very, very important. I do Kung Fu and kickboxing personally, and that's my outlet right there. You know, especially if I get angry, the boxing bag is out the backyard, and I will go crazy on that thing if I have to. And that's okay. You're allowed to do that. When I finish up doing that, my mind is clear. I feel much better, and I also feel better that I didn't take it out on somebody else, even if they deserved it. Because just because they deserve for you to get angry at them doesn't mean it was the best thing for you to do. It means that you helped to set that person backwards also. So I think that that's really important for you guys to know, that you're being stopped, you're being temperanced right now, because it's not quite yet the time for communication. Communication, you guys need to figure out a way of communicating without putting anything negative into it. Oh, look at that. At the bottom of this deck, we've got the Empress again. So you Divine Feminines are at a place where union is going to be possible, especially with your Divine Masculines. Now, for those Divine Feminines that have actually never met their twin, it took me about 3 hours to actually get here and start recording this video today, because every time I got stopped and I had no energy left, and I had to go back outside and chill myself out and bring myself back to this place again. Alright, so I've lost my train of thought. It'll come back to me. It'll come back to me when it's meant to come back to me. In the meantime, I'm going to pull some other cards. See what... Oh, okay, yep. So the Good Tarot wants to talk. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull some advice. First, I'm going to pull advice for love. And then I'm going to pull advice for finances. And then I'm going to pull advice for work. And then I'm feeling a fourth one, but I can't remember what it is right now, but I'm sure it will come back to me, because what I was saying before, I just remembered, for those Divine Feminines that have not met their Divine Masculines yet, the messages that I was receiving while I was trying to tune in and get these readings done today, was that you guys are probably not going to meet your Divine Masculines this year. Probably not this year. And if you do, it's a really good thing, but it's probably also a good idea to be temperance, to chill your pill, basically. And the reason for that is because you Divine Feminines are going to be a part of a special and unique union. Now, I don't know what that's about. I guess we'll find out when it happens. Or maybe I'll get more information at a later date. I'm not sure. But for those Divine Feminines that have not yet met their Divine Masculine, there is actually a very, very strong purpose for it. And a lot of it is to do with the fact that you have a job that you need to do right now, and that job includes you doing that before you meet your Divine Masculine. You won't be allowed to meet your Divine Masculine until you've gotten that ball rolling. So whatever it is, it might be that you have been... okay, what I'm getting right now is there are Divine Feminines that are wanting their Divine Masculines in their life, and that's pretty much all they're focused on, and calling in their twin. So what you need to do is let that go. Those Divine Feminines that have not yet met their twin and are very much focused on calling in their twin and waiting for their twin, it's actually that time right now where you need to let that go, because the universe is calling you in to take that step forward in your divine purpose. In order for you to actually get into union with your Divine Masculine, you need to start the ball rolling on your life's purpose, on your divine purpose. Maybe you know what it is, but you just haven't done anything about it yet. Maybe you know what it is, but you were hoping to wait for your Divine Masculine to come in so you could do it together. Those Divine Feminines that are waiting to meet their Divine Masculine, you actually both have, yes, you both got the same purpose, but for different things, different ways. And the reason you're being prevented from meeting each other is because you both have to start your path separate from each other, to then come back together. For some of you, I'm feeling that the reason for that is because the only way you're going to meet your Divine Masculine is by actually starting on that path, and you run into each other that way. So Divine Feminines, please keep that in mind if you guys are desperately wanting your twin in your life. then yes, it is time to let it go so that you can meet them. In order to meet them, you need to start your life's purpose. You need to start doing what you came here to do, to spread the love, to help, humanity, mankind, animals, plants, whatever, the ocean, whatever it is that you've been called to do. Your special person is going to run into you. You're going to run into them, but it's not going to happen until after you get on your path. Alright, so I suggest you get on your path. The faster you do that, the faster you meet your divine masculine. So if you want to think of it that way, think of it that way. So let's get some advice. Now, let's get advice for divine feminine for her romantic and love life. Romantic and love life. Ooh. Okay. Let's get some advice for divine feminine's finances. Advice for divine feminine's finances. Let's get some advice for divine feminine's work situation. Divine feminine's work situation. Divine feminine's work situation. Too many cards. Divine feminine's work situation. Ooh, boom. Okay. Ooh, okay, I know what the next one's going to be now. And please show me advice for divine feminines trying to get onto their life purpose. Their life's purpose. Life's purpose. Divine feminine's life's purpose. Oh, nice. Okay, alright. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the Nine of Water, emotional fulfillment. Underneath that, we've got the Six of Fire, success and victory. So, let's start at the beginning, shall we? With love. Let's start at the beginning with love. We have the Nine of Air. So this is you releasing your anxieties. So the advice that you're receiving here is to release your stress and your anxiety regarding love. To release it. Release it to the universe so that the universe can transmute that and send love to you. You're also being advised here with the moon to get more into your feminine. Maybe you have, to get more into your feminine side, to see through the illusions of anxiety, the illusions of stress. Now, I already know that you guys have been releasing your burdens in the past because of the last spread that we did, but you're also being advised as it relates to love, to release burdens, to release heartache, pain, to transmute that into love. So divine feminines looking for love, you need to release anxieties and stresses about not having found that person yet, and release those burdens that might have been holding you back from actually receiving the love. Now, alright, an example, I'm going to go into me now. I hate when I get told to do me. So, I have always been a very, very loving, kind person. Especially when it comes to love, I go like right out of my way. Anyway, for a really, really long time, let's go 6 years, 7 years, whatever, however long it's been, I've been single. Been single for a very, very long time, and not because I haven't been looking for someone. I've definitely been openly, receiving people. But at the same time, I've also kept all of my burdens and anxieties and stresses as it related to love. All of that time, I kept all of that inside of me. And in keeping all of that inside of me, I invited all the wrong dudes into my life. Constantly, always inviting all the wrong dudes into my life. And it was really only a few months ago where I realized that I actually had been doing that to myself even worse than I thought. Like, I kind of knew that I was protecting myself, but I didn't realize why. Because I was looking for love. I was looking for that special person in my life. But I prevented that from myself because of anxiety, stressing about, whether or not that person's going to hurt me, stressing about whether or not that person's going to treat me, the way I deserve to be treated, but also holding on to the pain from the past. So, if someone resonates with that, then there you go. That's what that's about. Release, let go of the old so that the new can find you. From my own experience, I can tell you one thing. It feels really, 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 really good not to have any of that anymore. It feels amazing. And if I had known that it was a hell of a lot easier than I thought, yeah, definitely my ego took over me and said, no, that's too scary. Don't touch that. And it did. It seemed scarier than it actually was. Once I actually started to acknowledge and heal everything, it got easier and easier and easier. And I wake up in the morning now and I'm like, well, what else do I need to deal with? Come on, give it to me. I can handle it. Come on, let's deal with this. Let's deal with this. Come on, let's deal with this. Because it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. So for you Divine Feminines, if you guys have been thinking how hard it is to deal with, these things, I'm telling you right now, it seems a hell of a lot scarier than it actually is. And from experience, I'm speaking right now, it seemed a hell of a lot scarier to deal with that shit. Even the thought of dealing with it was terrifying. And actually dealing with it, it was not that bad. In fact, it's like, come on, bring it on, come on, I can take this. Alright, so the advice there for love is to release anxieties, release those old burdens, release those old hatreds, release. See through the illusions that we've created for ourselves based on, the way that we believe that love should be. Alright, now as it relates to finances, the Queen of Air. The Fool. And the Magician. Look at that. Alright, so this is about taking action, really. Taking a leap of faith and manifesting. Right? This is trusting that all the work that you have been doing is going to manifest into the reality, into your here and now. So your advice is to really have a think about what it is that you want financially in your financial world and make that decision. And once you've made that decision, to take a leap of faith And in taking that leap of faith, you're also creating a solidified manifestation. You've got the Fool here and the Magician here. This is divine guidance. This is divine assistance. So all you need to do, Divine Feminine, is to get into your Queen of Air, to think about what it is that you want with regard to your finances. Not how. Don't think about the how. Think only about the what. Think about what it is that you want financially. Because once you've decided, the Fool and the Magician are going to help you get there. You will have the power to take that leap of faith, and you will be guided. You will have the power to manifest bigger and stronger than you have ever manifested in your life. And the Magician is going to be there to help you do that as well. So this is divine guidance. Divine Feminines, I feel like financially speaking, the universe is here to help you. And the only thing is you need to make a decision and stop thinking about how you're going to get it, because then you restrict yourself from all the possibilities of how you could get it. I hope that made sense. Alright, moving on. As it relates to career. So it could be that there's some bickering going on in the office, some fighting going on in the office, whatever, wherever, in the workplace. There's been some shit going on, some fighting, some arguing, some back talk, whatever it is. So you're being advised here to ignore it. Can you see how she's just not even looking at those birds? She's just doing her own thing. She's doing her dance. And look at the unicorn. He's doing his dance too. The Seven of Fire. This is standing up and fighting for your worth. So this is ignoring the haters and going after what you want anyway. Looky here with the Ace of Fire. This is saying basically it's time for you to decide how worthwhile it is. Is your job worth the mental conflict? Is your job worth the fighting and arguing? Is your job making you feel like that burning desire inside of you is being fulfilled? The advice here is, Divine Feminine, if you're in a place where all there is bickering and arguing and you go home and you're drained after work, if all you're doing is fighting and defending yourself, defending your position, and all you want is just to feel happy, to feel appreciated, the advice here is to go after what you really want and leave behind this shitty conflict. So for some of you, you might need to just quit your job, leave, go and do a job that really, really, really satisfies you. Let the shit go. You're drained when you get home and you're not even getting this. What's the point? What's the point of trying to pay the bills to come home and feel shit, right? There's no point. You can pay the bills doing things that you truly desire, and if anything, have a hell of a lot more money than you thought you could have had. You're definitely being asked here and advised to release and let go of the things that hold you back, the people that hold you back, the back talk. Don't rise to the occasion. Don't get angry with them. Go silent. Walk away. Know your worth. Stand up for yourself. You can stand up for yourself without fighting. That's easy. Alright, if you need assistance with that, you're quite welcome to comment below or send me an email, and I will do what I can do to help you. Now, as it relates to your life's purpose, this got interesting, right? Because Divine Feminines, we've got the King of Earth, we've got strengths, and the Queen of Fire. So, as it relates to your life's purpose, this is the father and the mother. This is cultivating in the real world. This is potentially working with the ground, with plants, with seeds. This is working the ground, this is working with children as well. This is creating something from nothing. You've got strength here to support you. This is taming the beast as well, taming your beast within you. It could be that some of you divine feminines, your life's purpose is to actually help struggling parents, help people with addictions, help people to create their lives, to recreate their lives, and fill their lives with passion, as opposed to conflict and hurt and pain. And I feel that the reason that you guys are going to be able to, be successful with this is because you've been through it yourself. And because you've been through it yourself, you won't just be able to advise, but also completely understand, the way that they're feeling, the way they've been feeling, and maybe potentially what they're going to be feeling. So your life's purpose definitely has something to do with the conflict and the pain that you've endured in the past. And the reason for that conflict and pain is so that you can help people moving forward to heal themselves, to rein in and control that anger, the fire, tame the beast, tame your beast within you. And with the Queen of Fire, see that? The Queen of Fire. The Queen of Fire has this gorgeous glowing candle in her hand. And, well, for some of you, you're dealing with a person named A. But other than that, this is passion. This is desire. This is fire. This is going after it. This is cultivating in the real world, being backed up by strength and fueled and ready to go. This is something that's going to fulfill you, and it truly will fulfill you. Your life's purpose, Divine Feminine, does also include a soulmate. Okay, I'm not talking about your twin right here. I'm talking about a soulmate. This is a person that is in your life, that is going to be in your life, that is going to be on the exact same path as you. And you're both going to be creating that together, working together. So it might be that you guys end up changing jobs and you come across and meet one of your many soulmates. I personally have most of my soul tribe in my life. I'm certain that there are a hell of a lot more that will probably come into my life at some point. But soul family members is pivotal. Right? I myself, here with this channel, I'm working with one of my soulmates. So she'll be doing more twin flame stuff when she's back on track, and you'll probably get to see how well we work off of each other. We work really, really well off of each other. And this, I'm feeling, for some of you, you are definitely going to be working really, really well with somebody, and that person is going to be a soulmate, part of your soul family, your soul tribe. It's not going to be your twin that you're working with. Maybe it's a father, maybe it's a mother. Either way, it's definitely a person that is meant to be in your life. I want to get some more information on this, so just give me a second. Give me a second and let me ask some questions. Let's clarify the King of Earth. What does the King of Earth relate to? What does it relate to in regards to their soul purpose? Making decisions and taking actions. Alright, so we've got someone here that is helping to make decisions and take actions in the background. Let's clarify the Queen of Fire. Oh, look at... No way. The Emperor. Okay. Wow. Please clarify strength. What's this got to do with? Okay. So this could potentially be an old person that you know, and the reason that strength is here is because you may or may not want to lash out at this person, but they've changed. They're not the same person that they used to be. Hear me now. They've changed and they are not the same person that they used to be. Maybe that's why you're being temperanced as well, and being stopped from losing your shit, because it's someone that may have done something wrong in the past. Alright, Divine Feminine, please keep that in mind. Someone from the past may potentially be coming up in your life, and it might be somebody that you're going to lose your shit about. It's definitely someone that came in and dropped the mic. But you both are going to be decision makers and action takers. Hear that with the Emperor here? Please show me. I didn't even ask the question yet. Just don't flip cards until I ask the question. Show me about the Emperor, please. Oh yeah, this person's definitely going to help you put in the work. This is definitely somebody that's going to stand on your level with you. They're not going to make you do the work by yourself. You're going to be doing the work together. You're both going to be putting in the hard work to cultivate this life's purpose. So every Divine Feminine has a completely different life's purpose. I'm not going to get right into all of that because I don't think that that's I don't think it's a good idea for this particular reading. If you do want to get in personal, of course you're quite welcome to get in touch, get a personal reading. Always make time for that for you guys. But for this purpose, you need to use your discernment and your heart. Really follow your heart. Take action where you need to take action. Release what you need to release. Alright, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to pull. What am I going to pull? What am I going to pull? What am I going to pull? What am I being pulled? Oh, okay, yeah, alright. So I'm going to pull some astrology cards and see what you guys are working with right now. What you guys are going to be working with astrologically speaking. Alright, so give me a minute and I'll pull some cards on that as well, and we'll go from there. Again, Divine Feminines, please remember to like, share and subscribe and help us get these videos out to whomever it is that does need to receive these messages. And in advance, thank you so much for helping us to get these messages out to whomever it is that needs to receive that. And please, my universe, my guides, my protectors, my angels, please send love and guidance for all these Divine Feminines that are living and wanting to live in their high vibrational state. Help them to get to a place where they are not just healing but also helping to heal others. Show me messages for Divine Feminine. Okay, this feels like it's together, so I'm keeping it together. That was way too many cards. Way too many cards. Show me messages for Divine Feminine. Fire. 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 Show me messages for Divine Feminine. Show show me messages for Divine Feminine. South Node, life's debts. Ooh la 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 la. Okay. Oh! Neptune, sacrifice. Venus, love. Chiron, healing. And Black Moon, Lilith, mystery. Alright, at the bottom of the deck, third house of messages. Ooh la la. Maybe you received messages from someone during Mercury retrograde that just passed, and then suddenly you guys were not talking again anymore after that. We will see, we will see, we will see. Give me some minutes, and I am going to clarify these and see what in particular, what area of life these messages are for. Okay, so we've got Virgo, I analyze, and the 6th house of routine. Now, don't feel like I need to clarify these at all. I feel like this is about the here and now. This is right here, right now. Especially if you're watching this video when I've uploaded it. We're in Virgo season right now, and the 6th house of routine is quite fitting for Virgo. Virgos are very routine based, very loving, very caring, very giving, very much wanting to assist and do for others as well. There's a bit of OCD in relation to Virgos as well. This is earth energy. This is also creation. And the 6th house of routine is what you're doing in your day-to-day life. So I feel here that you guys need to pay attention to what's going on in your day-to-day life. What is it that you're doing that makes you happy, and what is it you're doing that's not making you happy? Maybe you need to release those things that are not making you happy and create new routines. Okay? Please show me, what does fire element desire relate to in regards to Divine Feminine? What area of Divine Feminine's life is fire element desire referring to? It's referring to the page of... what? Page of Wands. Alright. Anything else you want to tell me about the fire element desire? Okay. Strength. Oh, no, it was not reversed. Strength. So, it's very, very possible that you're dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Please show me what area of Divine Feminine's life is being affected here with South Node life's debts. Oh, look at that. Okay. The Magician. I'll go into this soon. Please show me what area of life Neptune sacrifice is affecting Divine Feminine. What area of Divine Feminine's life is Neptune sacrifice referring to? Affecting. Too many cards. What area of life? What area of Divine Feminine's life is Neptune oh, okay. 8 of Swords. Show me what area of Divine Feminine's life is Venus love affecting. Okay. 2 of Pentacles. Please show me what area of Divine Feminine's life is Chiron healing affecting right now. 10 of Pentacles. Right, okay. And show me what area of Divine Feminine's life is Black Moon Lilith mystery affecting. Ooh, Judgment. Alrighty, please clarify. Please clarify Judgment for me. Okay, please clarify. Where are you? Please clarify Magician. Yep. Please clarify Strength. Alright, so you guys are definitely in a place where you're releasing your burdens as it relates to love. And and moving forward. You guys are definitely in a place where you're going to get ready and move forward. Maybe, you know, this reading is going to help you with that. I hope it does. So, fire element. Fire, passion, desire. So you guys are in a place where you're actually thinking about what it is that you really want out of life. And you're wondering if you are strong enough to go for it. And you're wondering if you can even, you know, make your wishes come true. But just the fact that you've got major arcanas here tells me that you are going to be assisted, and very, very heavily and strongly, in such a great way, in a really, really, really good way. Now, I feel like that. I also feel like the reason you guys are worried that you might not have the strength or the ability to go for it is because in the past you guys have not been able to manifest and create long-term stability. It's only been really short-term. So every time you create something, it fucks right up again. It's gone. It's done. So, South Node, life's debts. Planetarily speaking, again, right here, right now, the South Node has played its part. It's been playing out, and all of our old karmas are currently being released, which is great. So one of the karmas that's being released for you is you not being able to manifest financially, not being able to manifest materially, not being able to manifest for the long term. So that's clearing up for you now. Yay! That's great. You can help that along too. You can help that along by really looking within and seeing everything for what it really is. Just be real with yourself. The best way to figure out, you know, what's going on is to be real with yourself. Be real with yourself about what's what, and releasing and letting go of old patterns. Our patterns of lack mentality are being released right now, and we can help ourselves release all of that faster. If you really want to, then that's definitely something I would advise you to work on. Again, if you need help with stuff like that, send us a message, comment, send an email, stuff like that. We can get more in depth with this sort of stuff. You know, one of the last readings that I did was like 3 hours long. But effectively we got where we needed to go, and that reading can move forward for, you know, however long it goes forward for. Anyway, sacrifice. Neptune, sacrifice. So this is telling me that you guys have been sacrificing yourselves. Literally. Putting yourselves in harm's way. Sacrificing your needs, sacrificing your desires, sacrificing your emotions for others. Restricting yourself from having or even thinking about wanting something, things, maybe lots of things. But this is self-imposed restrictions as well. So you guys have definitely been sacrificing, and I'm feeling like unnecessary sacrifices, almost like people made you feel like you weren't allowed to do these things, or weren't allowed to have these things because they needed it more than you did. Again, this is kind of, you know, coming back to the South Node here. Also, it's giving yourself permission to have and to want for yourself, really. So Venus is definitely coming in to affect your world in a material way, physically. I feel here that you are definitely going to have 1 or 2 suitors, 3 or 4 suitors coming your way. You are definitely going to have multiple people coming towards you, and you are going to have to create balance with regard to that. I feel like some of you are going to get overwhelmed, and with that overwhelmment, you're going to go into hermit mode and just ignore everyone. And so what I'm feeling here is that you don't need to restrict yourself from dating multiple people, but it is important to be honest. It is important to be upfront. It is important to state what it is that you are looking for, and that helps you to cut out the shit too. So those people that do come towards you that just want to fuck you around, you're going to figure it out pretty quickly as well. And those people that are there for you for the long term, you're going to see that also. So don't be what's that saying? Only fools rush in, yeah? You don't have to be in a hurry, and it's okay to take your time. It's important to be honest, of course, and being honest means that you have more time as well. Alright, so I definitely see multiple people, multiple loves, potential loves coming into your life. You are definitely going to be desired. There are a lot of people that are going to be wanting you all at the same time. As the saying goes, when one comes in, the rest come running too. Now, I don't know if those sayings exist anywhere else in the world, but they definitely exist in my world. Chiron healing. Chiron is coming in to heal your stability, your material foundations, your family situations. So, okay, so in some regards, I feel like Chiron's coming in to heal broken families, definitely. In other ways, I feel like Chiron is coming in to heal finances in regards to partnerships. Maybe it is that you're going to meet a partner and both of you are financially fucked, and yet somehow financially you both manage to heal. Look at that. Alright, in some circumstances. In other circumstances, it's coming in to heal all of this for you because of the fact that your South Node has played out, and now you're going to heal all of those financial difficulties that you've been experiencing and experience true wealth. True wealth. And I feel like some of you, you're not even going to need another person to help you with that. I feel like you're going to be able to do that on your own, and that's actually going to make you feel better. It's going to make you feel amazing knowing that you were able to do it by yourself, because you don't want a love in your life to create for you materially. You want a love in your life to add to your life emotionally, physically, materially. But you want to have your shit together as well. So I feel like a lot of you as well are also in that place where you do want love in your life, but you also kind of want to have your shit together. Yeah? So I'm feeling like that's happening for you. That is definitely going to be happening for you. Black Moon Lilith. Mysteries. What's the mystery? Well, an opportunity is coming back around, and that opportunity is coming back around real fast. Real fast. You definitely got an opportunity coming in real fast. Forward movement. There is definitely going to be seriously awesome forward movement here. You've got major arcanas in all the right places as well. So yay! Divine Feminine kicking ass. Woohoo! Oh my goodness, I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, so we're gonna keep moving here. We're gonna keep moving here because I want to get, you know, these usual 3-hour readings that I do. I want to get it done, in a more timely manner. Yeah, more timely manner. All right, so let's. What am I gonna pull? Okay. I'm pulling the universe cards. Alright, let's do this. Alright, show me messages for Divine Feminine, please. Whoa. And one more. to do one better on this one too. Alright, at the bottom of the deck, there is a stream of love supporting my dreams. Fuck yeah, there is. Yes, 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 yes. I love it, I love it, I love it. Alright. When I lean towards love, I am led. Whoa. Too many cards. Show me, what is this in regards to? What area of Divine Feminine's life is this regarding? When I lean towards love, I am led. Show me, what area of Divine Feminine's life is this referring to? Okay. When I lean towards love, I am led. The area of your life this is referring to is literally your internal world, your inside world, your world of you, the world of you on the inside. When I lean towards love, I am led. So if you guys are trying to find answers from within, but you're not getting answers, I feel like this is saying here, the reason you're not getting answers is because you're not looking for them with loving eyes. And so if you look for them with loving eyes, you will find those answers a lot faster and a lot more easily. Alright, please show me, what area of life does this what is this affecting? What is this affecting? The moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. What area of life is this affecting, Divine Feminine? Oh, justice. Okay. Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. Now this is definitely, you know, hand in hand with each other. Can you see that? I hope you can. Let's go down. The moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. Oh. Okay, let go of the outcome. I already told you guys already, don't think about the hows anymore. Just make a decision. Don't worry about the hows, because that's going to restrict you from gaining prosperity in all the ways that it wants to bring it to you. My outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. Show me what this relates to for Divine Feminine. What area of... Okay. My outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. And we got the High Priestess and the Ace of Wands. Okay, so what I feel for this is that basically if you're feeling shit on the inside, you're going to have external shit on the outside. If you're feeling amazing on the inside, then you're going to have external amazingness on the outside. What I'm feeling here is that as long as you ignore your intuition, the offers that you get are never going to be real. So you need to tune in and listen to your intuition, because your intuition is trying to tell you things about your outside world to help you with your outside world. My outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. Oh, shit. Okay, alrighty. Let's move forward. Alright. I am going to pull some runes. This is the moonstone. It's gorgeous. Rainbow moonstone. Get it in your life. It is amazing. I love it. Let's see. Alrighty. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set this all up and then I'm going to speak on it, right? So just give me a moment while I work all of this out, and then I'm going to speak, okay? please clarify the runes for me? Okay. Show me what's coming in here with Gebor for my Divine Feminines. What? Okay, alright. Alright. I feel you. Alright, show me what's going on here with Fehu. Show me what's going on here with Fehu. Show me what area of Divine Feminine's life this is talking about with Fehu. Show me about Fehu. What's this about? Show me Fehu. What's this about? Right, okay. Alright. Alright, show me what area of life is being affected here with Tiwaz. What is Tiwaz affecting here for Divine Feminine? Show me what's being affected here for the Divine Feminine here with Tiwaz. What is this about for Divine Feminine? What is Tiwaz about? Oh, okay. Oh, nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Show me what's this about here with Tiwaz. Show me what's this about here with Tiwaz. Show me what's this about here for Divine Feminine. Show me what's this about here for Divine Feminine. Okay. Alright, and show me what area of Divine Feminine's life is being affected here with Degas. Okay. Show me what area of life is being affected here with Degas. What area of Divine Feminine's life is Degas affecting? Oh no, too many cards. Way too many cards. Show me what area of life Divine Feminine's life is being affected here with Degas. Show me what area. 8. Oh shit, man. Alright, so we've got some hectic energy with Degas. We're going to start there first. At the bottom of the deck, we've got Strength. Leo energy. We've just come out of Leo. So Degas. Degas literally means day. And it's about basically hopes, dreams, and happiness. More than anything, it's about clarity, prevailing over mental confusion. So it's the light within. So Degas is coming in to bring in illumination regarding pain, the stabs in the back, the ending of hard times. Degas is going to bring down the tower on false beliefs, on sneaky shit. Degas is coming in to really help you. This is great. I truly feel like you guys are going to be in a place where you're enlightened, where you are burden free, where all that weight is lifted. Degas is coming in to release everything for you. And I feel like this is the reason I was pulled to kind of talk about this one first, is because this is going to happen first. I think you guys are going to definitely be experiencing some form of a tower moment associated with pain, someone's going to set you off. There we go. Someone's going to set you off. Someone's going to set you off big time, but they're meant to. So please, when you get set off, say thank you. I mean, you don't have to say thank you to them, but it's meant to happen. They're meant to be the catalyst that helps you to remove all of this. This is all coming in for a reason, and it's coming in for a very good reason, and I'm going to tell you why. All right, I'm going to tell you why. Well, let's start from the beginning now. Okay? Here we have Gebo. Gebo is the gift, right? This is like the generosity and sacrifice of gifts that bring balance, partnerships, contracts, individuality in relationships, compensation, and reciprocation, basically. But this is gifts, and you're receiving gifts, right? You are going to be receiving gifts. So you're going to rise like the phoenix. You're going to receive an internal gift, basically. You're also going to receive a material gift. Very small one, but it's going to be a good one. Money is coming your way. Someone is getting, you're getting money. There's money coming. You're also going to get emotions. So someone that you truly have feelings for, little feelings for, is definitely going to come in with the gift of emotions. So they're going to come in and tell you how they feel. You're also going to receive, some money. Maybe the same person is going to come in and give you a gift. Maybe this is specifically talking about a Scorpio in your life coming in to gift you, both emotionally and materially. But you're definitely receiving a gift, and it's in relation to both material wealth and emotional wealth, and the death and rebirth of old situations. Another thing that I'm feeling is that possibly you're going to be receiving a gift from a past person. Alright, so whoever that relates to, yay. Congratulations, I'm jealous. Next, Fehu. Now Fehu refers to cattle, but also wealth. It refers to luck, it refers to abundance, food, sustenance, happiness, success, fertility, creation, increased income, and financial strength. This is all in the near future. In the near future. Woohoo! In the near future, all of those hard times are going to melt away. See, with the 9, I've got the 9 portal here in my head. But you guys are going to be finally in a place where you're not worried anymore, you're not stressed anymore, you're not having sleepless nights anymore, and you're not standing and fighting 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 anymore, because you're going to be in a place where you got all your shit, you got your shit together. It all came together for you, and this is all desire, and this is all passion. For those of you that are going after your dreams, ooh, wealth follows you. Look at that. Divine Feminines, if you're going after your dreams, yes, go after your dreams, because you're going to rake in the dough like crazy. If this is about money right now for you guys, especially materially, it's coming. It's coming. You're not going to feel anxiety or stress. You're never going to feel like you need to fight for what you want anymore. You're going to just have it. You're going to want for nothing. Yes! I fucking love that. Alright. Next, we have Tiwaz. Now, the god Tiwaz, right? The god Tiwaz is about victory, honor, command, fairness, righteousness, balance, and justice. Being rational, being a leader. It's also success in regards to legal matters, as well as compensation. So if you guys have been hoping for a good outcome in court or whatever, this is definitely a good omen for you. This is about inner strength and self-sacrifice as well. So Right, things are about to go your way because the wheel of fortune is about to turn. The wheel of fortune is going to turn, and once it turns, it's going to be the right time to take action. And when you take that action and move in that step, that's when you're going to be able to balance your situation. That's also going to be a time where once you've taken that action, it's also going to be a time where you should take note of the requirement of balance. Work-life balance. You need to have good work-life balance. Because all of this stuff, I'm feeling like this stuff is rushing in. It's all rushing into you. Oh, yes. Alright, I'm going to pull some angel answers and see what's going on. So, Divine Feminines, please ask your question now. First question. I'm going to pull 3 cards. You can ask 3 questions or you can ask 1 question. First question. For Divine Feminine. First question. Okay, alright. So for some of you I'm hearing, is my love coming? So let's ask that, shall we? I got 3 cards. I got 3 cards. Look for a sign. Remain positive. And romance. So the answer is yes, it's just going to take a little time. Look for a sign. Alright. Next question. Now I'm not going to... I'm not feeling a question for you, so you're answering this, asking this... Ooh, the answer is no. Whatever that question was. Next question. Now, for some reason, this felt like finances within the next few months. Nice! And at the bottom of the deck, if you believe. Big happy changes if you believe. Oh la 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 la. Alright, I'm going to pull some romance angels. Show me messages for Divine Feminine in regards to their love life, romantic life. Show me messages for Divine Feminine in regards to their love life. What have we got? Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Ooh, okay, so maybe you guys are going to be meeting someone while you're out and about having a great time. Show me messages for Divine Feminine. Ooh, deception. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. So I feel like this relates to the multiple people coming your way, Divine Feminine. There is definitely going to be some people that are deceptive. But if you trust your intuition with that High Priestess that came up, if you trust your intuition, you won't be deceived. Messages for Divine... I also feel like it's a test from the universe, sending in those deceptive people to see if you are listening to your intuition. Give your relationship a chance. I feel like this relates to a past person that's coming. That past person that's coming into your life to work with you, to go on this divine purpose together, whatever that is, to give them a chance. One more card. Oh. Let your friends help you. Ask and accept support from others. For some people, this can be really, really difficult, and for others, it can be really, really easy. So if you find it really difficult to let people help you, this is definitely something you're going to have to work very, very hard on. If you're used to giving, then the thing you're going to need to learn is how to receive. If you're used to receiving, then the thing that you're going to need to learn is how to give. Please keep that in mind. Alright, let's pull some more messages. Alright, let's get some messages from the guides. Show me messages for Divine Feminine. Right. Lead by example. Treat people the way that you want to be treated. People treat you like shit, you can love them from afar. Right, you don't have to accept being treated like shit, but you don't need to treat them like shit in return. Death is an illusion, just like the phoenix rising. Death is an illusion. It is a death and a rebirth. Accept struggles as lessons. Divine Feminines, those of you that have been struggling with regards to, your finances and the life debts and, creating finances and then losing it all the time, creating it and losing it, you're learning. You're definitely learning. You're learning that, you're learning about the fact that there is plenty to go around. You're learning about the fact that you do have the right to have that. Whatever it is. Take the struggles as a lesson. Like attracts like. Oh, okay. Clearly, the cards want to talk about some stuff, right? At the bottom of the deck, we've got learn from your mistakes. Worry is a wasted emotion. This is like, the Nine of Swords. Oh, what was I just saying? Abundance is your right. There is plenty to go around. And make each day count. Hell yeah, you should make each day count. Every day that we get to wake up is another day we got to be alive. And for me personally, I'm grateful. Every time I get to wake up in the morning, I'm alive. And it's one of the most important things in my life personally. Making each day count is so important to me, and I feel like it should be important to you too. Alright, Indigo Angels, show me messages for Divine Feminine. Show me messages for Divine Feminine. Show me messages. Whoa, fuck. Okay. Right. Manifest at the bottom of the deck. You are loved. Divine Feminine, if you have not been told that you are loved, please know that you are loved and I love you. It's time to explore. Explore yourself, your inner self. Explore your inner child. Explore your outer world. Go exploring in general. If you've moved to a new area and you still haven't had time to be in your local area and make new friends, it is time to go out and explore and make new friends and learn about the areas that you're in. Ooh, Archangel Metatron is here to help you build your life all over again from the crumbles. Call on Archangel Metatron for assistance. If you want to know more about him, go look him up. Alright? My job is to assist you and provide you with the information. Whether or not you take it any further than that is completely up to you. If you are interested in learning, then I'm sure you will do it. Archangel Metatron. And pray. Pray. If you don't know the answers, pray on it. If you can't find the answers, pray on it. You get the answers. Once you've... Yeah, okay, alright. So what I'm feeling here is some Divine Feminine's like, yeah, as if I'm going to pray. Praying, I personally don't call my version of praying. I call it me thinking time more than anything. Talking out loud to myself, talking out loud to my angels, talking out loud to the universe. Take it how it feels to you. To pray, it just means to speak to your higher self, to speak to your personal angels, to speak to your protectors, to speak to the loved ones that have passed on, that are watching over you and wanting to help you. To pray is to also ask for help as well. So praying also means if you need help getting, from here to across town or something, ask the universe to help you. Your angels and your guides are there to help you all day long, every day, but they physically cannot help you unless you ask them to. So for some of you Divine Feminines, it's a time for you to unrestrict yourself with the Eight of Swords, to remove those restrictions from yourself with regard to receiving opportunities and assistance, and by doing so, through asking your angels to help you. Your angels are there ready to help you all day long, every day. And if you don't utilize that, that's up to you. That's on you. No one else can wear that but you. So if you're serious about creating a life for yourself, utilize the assistance that your angels, your personal angels, your guides, your people are there for you. whether you see them or feel them or not. Eventually, one day you will, but you got to believe, you know. And a lot of people, it's proof is in the pudding, right? You got to start somewhere. Start praying. Start asking your angels for help, because you will see results. Little things, tiny little things at a time. If you're not open to receiving or seeing or recognizing those tiny little things, well, maybe you can ask me some questions and I can go in deeper with you, but I'm not going to go too deep in that regard today. Yeah? Now, am I feeling anything else? Yes. Okay. Alright. So, okay, let's just put you all together. For now, let's just put you all together. So the Impressionists are calling me right now, and they want to talk about past, like the past lives. So if you guys are anywhere inclined to be open to past lives, then this deck here wants to talk about your past life. So let's see, Divine Feminine's past life. Show me how. Oh, okay. Show me how Divine Feminine's past life is affecting their current one. Show me how Divine Feminine's past life is affecting their current one. Show me. Too many cards. One card at a time, please. Show me how Divine Feminine's past life is affecting their current life. Okay. Too many cards. Come on. Yeah. Shit, man. Okay. Okay. So, at the bottom of the deck, we've got the 10 of Wands. Okay, so Divine Feminine's past life. I feel as though in your past life, the past life that this is referring to, at least, by the time you passed on, you were still carrying a lot of burdens, a lot of guilt, a lot of pain, a lot of trauma, and so that's carried on into this life. It's carried on very, very hardcore, like, whoa, right? Please show me, what were these burdens here with the 10 of Wands? Show me, what were these burdens? Show me, what were these burdens here? Okay, I should have known. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is about it's about patting yourself on the back, you know, regarding the fruits of your labor. It's about taking the time to work the field, basically, to work the field, to create, waiting for those seeds to sow. I feel like in your past life, you left that world with a lot of burdens and a lot of unfinished business. the reason you're being affected in this life is because in the past life you left that world with unfinished business. And that unfinished business was with regard to creating something. It was something that you were trying to create, or maybe did create, but it didn't create the way that you wanted to. There's definitely a lot of burdens being carried forth. I also feel like it's possible that those burdens were in relation to children, potentially also your twin flame in your past life. So if this is in regards to your twin flame in your past life, then this also means that your twin is also struggling financially. And the reason I'm saying financially is because every single card here is finances, pretty much, apart from the middle one, which is the Six of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Wheel of Fortune, right? So I feel like in some circumstances the intuition was ignored in the past, on both parts, on yours and your Divine Masculine's part as well. I feel as though in that life, the reason your intuition is being affected now is because you spent so much time ignoring it before. And I'm not just talking about in this life, I'm also talking about in that life. And so in this life, you have to learn how to listen to your intuition again. In listening to your intuition again, you will be able to help assist with regard to the wheel turning in your favor. That wheel is ready to turn in your favor. And I'm feeling here, Divine Feminine, that the wheel is turning materially and financially. I feel like you guys in your past life were affected because you so you passed with a lot of burdens, right? You passed with a lot of burdens, and I feel like you, or I feel like both of you were potentially not even allowed to be together. You weren't allowed to be together. And as much as you thought you wanted to be with that person, or, vice versa, you weren't allowed to. And as much as your heart told you, your intuition told you where you were meant to be, you weren't allowed to. And I feel like potentially in your past life, that's why you ignored and stopped listening to your intuition, because you weren't allowed. You weren't allowed to have what you wanted, and it was just so painful knowing that that's what you wanted and that you couldn't have it. I just want to cry for you. And so you created success in your life materially, but that also burdened you because you weren't able to have what you wanted. And so in this life, you've been playing out the lack of materials because you lacked emotional fulfillment then. And so instead of lacking emotional fulfillment now, you're lacking materially now. That being said, I see here that all of that is changing. All of that is changing now. So it's like you guys are finally coming to that place where you're releasing those financial burdens, the lack mentality, the scarcity, the not having enough, not being allowed to have what you want. I feel like everything is changing for you now, and it's definitely it's changing financially. Before anything emotional happens, I feel like things are changing for you financially, because your past life has been affecting your financial and your material world more than anything. Yes, the Six of Cups is here in the middle of the spread, which does tell me that it is pretty much in relation to love, but first and foremost, it's affected you financially in the material world in regards to creating financially. Wow. But I see great things. Everything's turning around right now for you. It's about to turn around for you. And it's all about making decisions and releasing anxieties and releasing those burdens. Woo, yes. Okay, this is great. Look, this reading has gone on for long enough. I cannot keep going any longer than this, and I'm going to go cray-cray. So, Divine Feminines, I hope this is helpful for you. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And I will get the Divine Masculine video up as soon as I have the energy to do another one. Alright, thank you so much for your time today. I know it's been a long video, so yeah, thanks for taking the time to really get into this.